Alright, you've probably heard by now, but here it is. This is the Lord of the End Times DLC announcement, and Nagash is coming back. So, yeah, we're getting Nagash. Also, there's going to be Neferata, the other Mortarks, and even Manfred is getting his End Times mount. So, pretty much it seems like if it was part of Nagash's army in the End Times timeline, it's going to be showing up here. Now, as long as there are a good range of options to play, and from everything I've seen, apparently you are going to have the option of how much you want to engage with this. If you want to play as Nagash, if you want to try to stop him, though, if you don't deal with him, he's going to cause a ton of damage, but that all seems good, which is good to see. Of course, one of the most important things will be Creative Assembly needs to be up on their understanding and not make the mistake that a lot of people made, thinking that all that stuff about Serene was true, since if you read the novels, it's clearly not, and at Age of Sigmar, it's confirmed that that was just a lie. But I'm sure they'll do a good job. And with the undead roster being supposedly enormous, it's going to be a great experience if you're an undead fan. This seems to be a very undead-focused DLC, very focused on Nagash, the Tomb Kings, even the Vampire Coast, and the Vampire Counts. I mean, when was their last DLC? Wasn't it in the year the first game came out? I'm pretty sure it was. So they definitely probably will be getting some interesting new weapons. And here's a picture of what the world is going to start looking like. It's going to get all messed up by the end times, apparently. I don't know if this is mandatory or if you can toggle this on or off. I do know, though, that if you don't want this, you're going to want to hit hard against these guys, as I've said before, because apparently Nagash is going to be able to essentially permanently defile regions, and I mean, whatever Chaos does, it's not good to have to deal with that in your land, gotta say. Another aspect is Archaon apparently is getting a rework, and he is going to have his campaign focused on destroying the world, which will be hopefully pretty interesting. And in general, I expect there will be some updates to Chaos. Some pretty big updates to Chaos, I would expect, because they got several units employed during the end times. On the other hand, many of the units that were originally thought to be just fielded during the end times have been revealed by this game to have been used earlier, have already been included, so you might not see as much Chaos stuff as you might expect, because a lot of it's actually already in the game. So as long as they make Nagash engaging and fun, but not too powerful that he's boring or frustrating to be up against, I think as long as they make the end times scenarios optional, because I think people should be able to play Mortal Empires normally, and most importantly, as long as they do good stuff with the High Elves and the other kind of elves, we should be in for a very good year next year. Oh, and by the way, Realms of Chaos are apparently going to be added to Immortal Empires, so you can go in there, you could fight that guy, maybe you could even be that guy and be in this horrific dimension. Either way, it should be a lot of fun as long as your definition of fun is being in the zones of pure evil in the realm beyond mortal comprehension. And apparently you'll be able to buy the game just as this DLC and just play with that if you want to, though of course I'd recommend getting the full game and the DLC because it's great, and overall this is very interesting news. I hope it all turns out well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has educated you, and of course if you think this channel is great, I don't know, maybe subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your day.